Hello, lovelies. Welcome to the Go Pure Glow Show. My name is Stephanie Classy. I'm the head of education here at Go Pure and a licensed esthetician. And I am so excited for our show today. We have an amazing special guest, and we want to help you all not make the mistake of buying a fake. A lot of people don't know that counterfeit beauty is actually very prevalent in the world of makeup and skincare and beauty overall. And skincare is one of those things where you want to make sure you are buying the real thing. And with the popularity of our incredible Go Pure Tighten and Lift Neck Cream, there have been some unfortunate fakes out there. And as always, when you hop on, say hi. Let us know where you are joining from. And if you're watching on Facebook or you're watching on YouTube or Instagram, feel free to pop over onto our website, and you guys can actually shop and scoop up some amazing deals. Now, it is very important. I want you all tapping those likes. I want you all sharing the live with your friends, with everyone out there. We want to get as many people on this live as possible. That lets us do more giveaways and more fun things. And if you pay attention during the show today and pay attention to this incredible conversation, you all are actually going to get a chance to win a $50 gift card from Go Pure. But you got to be paying attention because you're going to see some polls and some different things pop up on the screen. And you're going to get a chance to play, and depending on what you answer, you're going to have a chance to win that gift card. Now, special offers, on these lives, we always have special offers. So you hop on to say hi. See, we have Lola in Michigan. We have Shawnee. Hi. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, you said you bought everything you needed on the last live. That is awesome. Thank you so much for supporting us. And we have special deals, not only on the Tighten and Lift Neck Cream, not only on the Sculpt and Tone Arm Cream, but our eye cream and lots of other sets and packages. So if you're shopping on the site and you're watching the live on the site, you actually have the ability to click around and to explore. Now, on this live too, we have it set up so when you click on one of the products, it takes you to the product page and you can shop, but you can also sign up for a subscription. And subscriptions are one of the absolute best ways to lock in a deal, get some free gifts and goodies along the way, get that free shipping, and stay consistent on your skincare routine because we don't want to run out of our products. And I also, as your Estie Bestie, as your esthetician here, I want you all using your products as you're supposed to be using them. I don't want you guys over rationing or anything like that. And so, a subscription really is one of the best ways to get incredible results, get such a fantastic deal as well. So I see Miss Jamal watching on the side. Hey, everybody. And remember, tap those likes. Let's get those likes up. All you have to do is tap the screen to get those likes up. And I apologize if I'm a little glitchy. I feel like I'm freezing a little bit on this screen here. So let me know if I'm freezing for you, because on this screen, I'm fine, but I feel like I'm a little bit glitchy on the regular feed. So let me know how it looks for you. Hi, Diane. Hi, welcome from Florida. We have Shawnee from Kansas. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so our topic for today is all about making sure you know how to spot a fake and making sure you are buying authentic Go Pure products. We're going to tell you all about why there is a difference between the real deal, a dupe, and an actual fake product, because there are so many differences there. And we have an expert to chat with us today. We're going to pull back the curtain a little bit and share that behind the scenes look as to what goes into our products to make them so special, make them so unique, and why the authentic product is not only going to get you the results that you want, but it is the true safest option for you. And you never want to be buying a fake, because that is not a safe option. So Amy is going to be joining us today, and she has been here for 4 years. So I like to say with the neck cream, Amy was here and she had her hands and everything when that cake was being baked for that neck cream. She is our director of packaging development, and she has so much experience here at GoPure with our product development. She has a background in retail buying and merchandising and product development. She actually studied consumer science, and I think that is so cool. And when she's away from her desk, she loves all things beauty. She is the craftiest person. Amy is so multi-talented. She is so incredibly creative. And as such a creative person, she really brings that to our packaging development and packaging design and all of these incredible things. And she loves her animals, and she is just highly skilled. I'm really excited for this chat. Amy has not been on a live with us for a little bit, and so I'm so excited to have her on the show today. So Joanne's asking, is it safe to purchase GoPure from our Amazon store? So yes, we have a dedicated Amazon storefront, but we're going to actually really dive in today about all the different places to make sure you can spot the fakes, because there are also fakes on Amazon. So we're really going to dive in deep and chat all about this. And so we are going to have tons of specials. If you want to scoop up those specials, if you're on the live on our site, all you have to do is click the cart and you can look at all the products that we have on the live. We have our ultimate firming set. We have our tighten up routine. We have the 2 packs of the neck cream, 2 packs of the arm cream. We have exclusive discounts for this live only. And so if you want to shop and save, click around, because you can also scoop up those subscriptions right here on the live. So without further ado, let's welcome Amy, our director of packaging development, to the show here today. Hi, Amy. How are you?
What a warm welcome. I'm blushing over here.
Well, you deserve it. I mean, I don't think people realize, like, especially Amy's been here for so long when GoPure was so much smaller than it is now. And you've worn a lot of hats here at GoPure.
I sure have.
Tell us a little bit about your journey here at GoPure with packaging and product development, just kind of everything that you've done here, because it's really a lot.
Yeah, so I started actually in supply chain.
Okay.
And then I kind of merged into supply chain and product development when we were smaller and we didn't have as much of a robust product development team. And then I became full product development. And then I merged even further into the packaging area, which for me is great because, like you said, I'm a creative. So being able to have my hands in the way things look and get, exciting new things going with our packaging is really exciting for me.
Well, and you are literally the most creative person I know, the craftiest person I know, but you also love the world of beauty so much. And I know that you also have such a keen eye, not just for the aesthetics of it, but the functionality of it, the sustainability of it. You have been an integral role here on our increased sustainability journey, as well as we've changed our packaging and all of those things. And you've really brought, that point of view and that passion to that aspect of it as well. Mm-hmm. And I think that's really cool. Is there anything that you kind of want to share about that specific journey, with the changes that we've had and how we've grown both in our product development and our packaging development?
Yeah, so we moved from plastic to glass last year with our complete rebrand. So we were really trying to be more eco-friendly, try to use components that were not only nicer physically, but would be better on the environment. So that was super exciting for us. And then just with the arm cream and the new body products that we have, we just wanted to make something different, something that, wasn't exactly like the rest of our products, but, have fun with it, put more logos on it, make it a different color. So it's been fun being able to build out the line, being able to pick new packaging, new jar shapes, new colors, and all of that. So it's been a lot of fun.
Well, and we're going to get into how our packaging has to do with this whole spotting the fakes situation as well. Jessica is saying, love seeing behind the scenes. Amy is bringing so much information today. It's really cool to learn, but this is also really, really important information. So I'm just excited to learn about this too. And so I'm just so excited for this chat. Now, for everybody just joining the live, make sure you click around and explore. We are trying a new live system here. So it makes a really big difference when you all click around. And so right here, I'm just going to open up the live because it just popped up for me. So you can see here on the screen, you can see that there's going to be different products pinned at the bottom of the screen. And if you're watching on social, our customer service is there and they're going to drop a link, and you can just go right over to our website and you'll see a little live widget in the corner and you can click in. You can see here on the side where you can check out that shopping cart. You can explore, see the products, and we have exclusive discounts on so many of the products that we are going to be talking about today. But it really helps us make sure that we have the best system when you guys are actually trying. So even if you're not shopping, click around, test it out, but you guys can sign up for subscriptions on this live too. It's just a few clicks for you to get that locked in lower price. So just had to throw that out there. Please click around. Please try it out. Join us here over on the site and scoop up those exclusive discounts. Now, Amy, we are talking about the issue with counterfeit and fake products. Now, this is something that I've actually talked about since before I was at GoPure. It's something that's really fascinated me, the global issue with counterfeit beauty. And anywhere between 5 to 10% of the global market share is actually counterfeit and fake products. And I think in the year 2022 alone, just coming into the United States that were seized by the Department of Homeland Security, it was like $1.3 billion worth of counterfeit products. That's just what they seized. And that task force is extremely small in the United States. It's such a huge issue globally. And it's something that we are meeting head on. So can you tell us a bit about this issue with counterfeit and fake products?
Yeah. So with any product success, naturally, especially nowadays with viral success, brands risk the opportunists that are trying to claim some of that success, trying to make some money. So they make the counterfeit products. They do the best they can mimicking the outer packaging of the product. So they want it to look the same, but what the customer actually sees. And typically they have little to no regard of the formula that's actually inside. So basically it's all a facade. Today's fakes are unfortunately so convincing that even the most cautious shoppers could be confused. And then the really scary part is that they put unknown contents inside the packaging. You just don't know what the formula is. You don't know what you're getting, whether it's safe, if the ingredients listed are actually in it, etc. So it's a big problem, not only for a brand's reputation and sales, but for the user that's using the potentially unsafe product.
And one thing that I have seen, because I've been kind of sucked into this too, because there are people out there, some people aren't even selling a product. They're just taking images and content and things and going for the money grab. And then there's the people that are actually trying to pass off a fake. And then there are some people that, it's at all levels. So I really wanted you to dive into this, because this is something that I've seen with all my lives and the conversations that I've been a part of, is that let's talk about people just putting anything on that label, even if that's not what's in the jar. We have so much trust as consumers in the brands that we shop from and the industry as a whole, the sellers, the retailers that are out there. And it doesn't even, I think, cross a lot of people's minds that someone can just put something on a jar, even if that's not what's in the jar. So can you chat about that a little bit?
Yeah. So, I mean, first and foremost, the individuals that are making these fakes are basically committing fraud, right? So they're not concerned about the legality of it, the labeling and everything that's required by the FDA. They're doing the bare minimum to present a product for sale that looks like ours or another company's for that matter, to grab the customer and get the sale. They're simply copying the packaging the best they can. Sometimes they use the full copy of the ingredient list. Sometimes they use just any ingredient list they can get their hands on. Sometimes there's no ingredient list.
Yes.
But nonetheless,
all of those.
all of the above. But nonetheless, the product is not the same. It's not even close.
Okay. So what are the concerns with getting a fake item? And I want to make it, we're distinguishing this here, and we're going to talk about this in a little bit. Right now, Amy and I are really specifically talking about the fakes, people that are pretending to be GoPure, and specifically the GoPure Tighten and Lift neck cream, because this is the one that that's really getting kind of knocked off. And I'm not talking about like dupes or anything like this. We're talking about straight up fakes right now. They're trying to look and feel like the real product in order to trick consumers. Now, what are the concerns with getting a fake item?
So safety and efficacy are by far the biggest concerns with fakes. I mean, it's not great for a brand's reputation, for sales, but those are not what we're concerned about. We're concerned about the safety and the efficacy. These are low quality products that fail to deliver results at best, and dangerous products that can harm your health at worst. So it's dangerous, it's scary. And you can really be getting something that has dangerous substances like lead, mercury, other heavy metals, dangerous bacteria, yeast, mold, all of the above. I mean, you don't know what's in there. I've actually seen some photos from customers that they've bought the fakes and they've sent in, just all over moldy neck cream. I've seen a review on Alibaba that somebody said that they bought it and they opened it and it just had white powder inside. And I don't know about you, but I don't trust any white powder.
That's actually crazy. That I've never heard that, because I know that I've heard people getting empty jars. I've heard people getting jars where it smells crazy, looks crazy. And I've seen these images too, because, Kaylee and I do support a lot of like helping customer service answer specific questions. So I've seen these come in too, but the pure powder in a jar.
Yes.
That's a new one. That's a new one for sure.
You're worried more than just some random white powder, but the product that's being sold is just scary. And I really, I wouldn't want anybody to put that on their skin.
And it is really hard because the fakes are good. Some of them are not as good. Sometimes it's very easy to tell. Sometimes, it's just the range there. So just to kind of set the stage for what we do here too, because we're talking about the fakes, what can be in there, why they're such a problem. But I want to kind of take it back now to what we actually do here as a legitimate brand with our legitimate products. So you have so much experience of having your hands in all of this. Like, what do we actually do here at GoPure and as a high quality beauty brand to make sure that the products are safe? Because there's a lot of testing that goes into like the real deal awesome product. And I know we actually go above and beyond in this category as well. And everybody on here, please tap those likes, please share. Everyone say hi to Amy. This is actually one of my favorite things to learn about. The whole testing process, from like when we're making a formula to after we've gotten that formula out there. Amy's really going to share a lot about this. And remember, you can shop and scoop up the deals. When you shop on the lives, you're getting the real product too. And we always bring awesome deals and discounts on the live also. So feel free to click around and explore. Hi Jessica. Hi Lady Di. They're saying hi to you, Amy. Kim says hi.
Everyone.
Darlene says hi. Kim says, I love how my skin feels. Jessica also wants to know, she said she got the neck cream and her neck looks fab now. And she wants to know what she should get next. So we're going to dive into that too. And I would say if you got the neck cream and you want to know what to get next, poke around on the live here, because anything that we have linked on the live, like our power trio, the arm cream, some of the sets with the neck cream, that's what I would recommend. You're going to get a really good deal. So Amy, testing. Yes. What testing goes into this? Because throughout the stages of the product development process, there's a lot of testing. So give us the lowdown on this.
So initially when we're formulating, we undergo months and months of vigorous testing, even before we approve a formula, just to ensure its safety. microbiology testing in itself is a beast and a half. So once we actually go into production and make the products, it yields more and more tests. Every single ingredient that comes in is tested immediately upon being delivered. So they're doing micro testing to look for mold, bacteria, dangerous growth, and they're doing that on each and every ingredient that builds up our master ingredient list. Once a batch is made, it is tested again before going into bottles and jars to make sure that when they were mixing it and blending it, that nothing happened, that it's still clean and safe from everything harmful. And then once it's filled in jars and bottles, it's tested a third time. And then we do not release it for sale. Nobody can have their hands on it until all the reports come back and everything is clear. There's also some other tests that we do to ensure our product's safety. So we do RIPT testing, repeat insult patch testing. That is basically to make sure that our formulations aren't going to cause sensitivity or reactions to the skin. It's done with a patch and it's worn on the skin in however many participants we select for each trial. We do packaging compatibility testing. So we want to make sure that with each and every individual package and with each and every individual formula, because everything is different, everything reacts to different materials differently, pumps, caps, droppers, we want everything tested. So we're making sure that once it's in the package, that the formula stays stable and that nothing starts to happen. We do PET testing, which is preservative efficacy testing. And this is basically testing the effectiveness of the preservative system. So, seeing that everything is staying fresh and nothing is starting to grow, become contaminated, etc. And then also super important is stability testing. So we want to ensure that the formula stays stable. We want to make sure that there's no separation sitting on your shelf for 3 months. Is there going to be separation at the top of it? Is there going to be issues over time with growth or with discoloration or with weight loss or water loss or anything? This is done at different temperatures, freeze thaw, it's done at high heat at all different temperature ranges to accommodate for different areas of the country, different areas of the world where it's being stored. Additionally, we're only using the highest quality ingredients from the most reputable suppliers. So there's a lot of comfort knowing that what you're getting is something good and something safe. We don't put any risk in any of that. And then with all of that mentioned and everything that goes into it, it makes our pricing even more insane, right? Because our pricing is so good. There's so much that goes into each and every jar of neck cream, each and every bottle of Dramatically Dewy, every single product we have, there's so much that goes into it. So the pricing being good, it's just, it's like the icing on the cake. And with everything I just talked about, even if something is not harmful, what we know for sure is that when you're buying a fake, you're getting a placebo. You're getting a cream that does not have the tried and true formulation that our products do, or even other skincare brands. These companies are putting years and so much time and energy into making these formulations, and then they're copied, and it's, like I said, a placebo. It's a cream or it's a serum. It's not something that's going to do anything for your skin. So, we really want to bring you something that's going to work, something that's going to give you amazing results. And so that's why we put all of the energy and the effort into all of the testing and development and research, etc.
Well, and you talked about the prices. Like, our prices are so good because we pack our products not just with these amazing ingredients, these tested ingredients. We do all of that testing with that formula ahead of time. And then now we have products that we're doing additional testing after, beyond the RIPT testing. We're doing the additional clinical testing. There's so many things that go into this. And these are such high quality, highly effective ingredients, highly effective formulas. And that's one thing that always stood out to me when I was first introduced to Go Pure about 4 years ago, was the high quality ingredients. They're like my favorite ingredients. And the products are just at this unreal price. And so I want to kind of talk a little bit about difference between dupes and fakes, because I think that's what's really getting people. Like, we get caught up in a price, right? And I've seen it happen in my lives all the time, where people are like, Stephanie, I got tricked. I saw this like really great price and I didn't think about it, and I just clicked it and I bought it. and it turned out to be a fake. And these are even people that have known GoPure, and it was so convincing, so easy. And they saw this really flashy price. But I always want to go back to the fact that even at full price, our products are in just an insane value, such a good value. And that's very, very intentional. It's so intentional for us to have such a great price. And so that's what gets people. And Jessica's saying, yeah, there's a difference. There is actually a difference between a dupe and a fake product. And you guys, just again, we're talking about great prices. Like, we got some little extra discounts for you today too. So make sure you check those out. But Amy, let's talk about the difference between a dupe and a fake, because it's very understandable that people don't know there's actually a difference between those two things.
Yeah. And I mean, even me, I could see how it can be confusing to a lot of people for sure. So basically a dupe is a product that's formulated to be similar to another product, right? So there's a benchmark, whatever. Let's use our neck cream, for example. People see our neck creams, other skincare companies see it. They know that it's, one of the hottest on the market. They love it. So they then go to their lab and they create something that's going to give similar results. They're not, copying the ingredient list, ingredient for ingredient. They may, pull little tidbits here and there and try to make something similar, but they're branding it within their own company. It's got its own name. It's not coming off as GoPure's neck cream.
Yeah.
A fake, on the other hand, is a product that's created 100% simply to copy a product. They use the company's name typically. Some use another name, but they use the likeliness of the product. The creators of the fakes want to sell these products with the intention of swaying the customer to believe that they're buying the actual genuine product.
Yeah. And I think that that's a really important distinction, because dupe culture is very prevalent in beauty, where it's like, we're going to make something that is inspired by this product. Typically a dupe is like, hey, it's a lower priced version, but they're a legitimate product out there on the market that's maybe inspired by something. But like you said, it's not going to have the same ingredients, especially with all the extra testing that we do too. There's especially those lower cost things probably do not have, the additional RAPT testing, clinical testing, any of those things, but it's like an inspired by kind of vibe, versus a fake is like a straight up fake product, whether on the jar it says GoPure and it really is a fake, or they have some other silly goose name here. So there is a difference between something that is like a fake fraudulent product that you for sure don't want to put on your skin.
Yeah, that's right here.
Yeah, and these are a couple of fakes that Amy has, because we have like quite the task force here now to try and combat this. So there really is a difference. Yeah, Ellen saying, I've seen so many fake ads, always comment that's not genuine GoPure. And Sharon's asking, where are people buying the fakes? We're actually going to dive into that too, like where you can buy the real deal. But people go as far as building whole fake websites, like whole fake websites. They'll have ads that drive to it. I've seen people go live with fake products. It's so many different things. Colette says, I was duped. I bought it from an Instagram video. And so that's why we're here to tell you why it's different. But like, we want to reassure you guys that there are so many ways that you can just be absolutely sure that you are buying the real GoPure. So you mentioned ingredients. Okay. So you mentioned ingredients and pricing. So I would love for you to talk a little bit more about ingredients, the cost of ingredients that goes into the pricing, and literally how the idea of like, if you see this crazy low price and how something like that cheap can absolutely not be real GoPure.
Sure. So quality ingredients, I mean, as you know too, quality ingredients that come back with clinical testing to prove efficacy are expensive. There's no way around it. They're going to cost.
Yeah.
So when we're formulating, we typically start with a magic number for the entire formulation. And we like to stick to that number so that in the end, when we bring it to market, we're able to pass the good price to y'all and sell it for a good price. But with that said, we're not willing, absolutely 100% not willing to sacrifice quality or efficacy. We're not going to put out a subpar product. It's just not, it's not who we are. Right. So we do the best we can to make the numbers work. We, play around with things. We make the formula amazing in the end. And we always make sure that we're giving you the best product at the best possible price.
And like Amy said, this is very intentional. And we talked about those high quality ingredients. The Go Pure Neck Cream actually has 5 of those clinically tested ingredients. That's a very high number to put into a formulation. Our arm cream has 7. There are so many of those incredible ingredients in here. And our goal is to say, like, we don't want to charge any more than this price. And we work so hard to make sure these are so affordable. And I've heard Alex, our CEO, say, like, our goal is to make sure, like, competitive products for this formula could easily charge 2, 3, 4 times the amount for the finished product. I mean, that's a very, very significant difference. Like, I just want everyone to know, like, there is so much value packed into these jars. Now, one of our VIPs and besties in the chat, when you held up the jars, they were saying, were those both dupes? Were those fakes? Like, what exactly were those?
These are both fakes. So you can see them next to each other. This is a real Go Pure neck cream. So not only is it smaller, which, you know, what's inside doesn't really matter anyway. So the less of it you have to throw away, the better. But you know, everything is trying to be similar. Everything is trying to look the same, but you'll see some differences in font color on the back. You'll see some differences. I also have one that's using another name for the company.
Yeah. So some of them will say Go Pure on them. Some of them have like another name, and you have a different neck cream than I do, because something that we have changed recently is the Go Pure on the lids. So those are going to be rolling out where we're doing so many extra things to just make sure you guys are getting, you're getting the real deal there.
Yeah, all about it. How you can spot it. How you can pull it out.
Amy's going to tell us all the things.
All about it.
And so Jocelyn's saying, is the Go Pure link on Amazon legit? We have a legitimate storefront, but you have to, like, there are a lot of fakes on there too. So it is really important to make sure that you are shopping from our legit storefront. And we're going to go through later in the live. So you guys want to stay tuned. They're going to be asking you questions. Make sure you're checking out on the live too, because the discounts are exclusive to the live. We have extra discounts on the sets. I mean, like our ultimate firming set right now, you are literally at the price getting the neck cream for free in that set. And you're getting half of like the eye cream for free. That has the eye cream, the peptide face moisturizer, our iconic anti-wrinkle moisturizer, our firm and lift serum, and the neck cream at that price. The neck cream in that set is free. It's $168 value. You have it for $99 on the live. I know. Amy's like, what are you guys doing? This is crazy.
Like, doing the math in my head. How does that even work?
I know the math. Amy's like, I know what goes into these products. The math is not mathing. She's like, I don't know if we're allowed to do that. So let's talk about what actually makes the neck cream so unique, because like we're saying, at those prices, I mean, I have seen like $13.99, $16.99, all these things for a product that is a fake. And so those prices are clearly not it. So let's talk about what makes the real Go Pure Tighten and Lift Neck Cream so unique. And you have been, like I said, you've been here since that cake was baked back in the day.
So I just want to give a little of the background. So for me, the neck cream is super special because like Stephanie said, it was the first product I worked on 4 years ago when I was a Go Pure newbie. So I was 40 then when I started with Go Pure. And I had just come off of losing 100 pounds. So there were things that were not bouncing back like they would have if I was younger when I lost the weight. So I needed something for my neck badly. And when I found out that the first product that I'd be working on was a neck cream, I was so excited that we were developing it. I had never tried a neck cream before. I had never really tried to address the issue as I was starting to see it. But, you know, samples that are in the office, and I'm using them and trying it. And to my utter excitement, I mean, this product delivered. I will now, like, to this day, not go a day without it. Morning, night, sometimes midday for a little treat. I just won't go without it. And really, it's the blend of ingredients that are so carefully crafted to achieve the results, right? Each issue with an aging neck is addressed, not just one, each issue, from crepiness to the loose skin. I really had a lot of, crepiness. to the fine lines, even down to the redness that some of us get under our chin, or on our neck. The neck cream does it all. I mean, it's like a one and done for this area. It's great.
Well, and the neck cream was actually the first product that I live launched. It was the first live launch that I did here. This is actually before I was full-time. It was still, I was just, doing like freelance education and just helping with the brand part-time. And I remember just diving into the ingredients and all the different ingredients that were in there. I was like, this is crazy. Yeah. I mean, I'm such an ingredient nerd. I love skincare so much. And I'm so passionate about like making sure the end customer has an amazing experience. And I know that's what drives the entire team here at GoPure as well. And Ellen says, I remember, and that was a long time ago. But like the product is just so impressive, and the price, like the full price at $49 is unheard of. Even the fact that price has not changed either since it launched. It's such an amazing formula, and I'm just so grateful to have seen so many people share their before and after, share their journey, really like such powerful stories of confidence, because this area does age so much more quickly. There's so many factors, like you said, with weight changes and, age. And like, even as early as our 30s, we can really start seeing those changes where we're like, listen, this is still, you're like holding it together. I don't know why this is falling apart right now. Like, this doesn't seem like it should be happening. Oh, yay. One of our friends just got the anti-wrinkle. You guys, when you grab your goodies on the live, shout it out. Get checked out, because literally this product is so incredible. When you sign up for a subscription, you guys lock in the discounts too. You get free gifts along the way. You get free shipping. So definitely check that out too. The sets are an amazing deal, but I want to let's do a little neck cream 101, because I love talking about this product. And this has a proprietary firming complex. It is specifically formulated for that thin, delicate skin. The ingredients are really unique because they're not just like face ingredients we decided to put into a neck cream. These are actual ingredients that are meant for the thin, delicate skin of the neck and chest. We have those structural changes. It's very prone to, sun damage. It's an area of movement. It doesn't make as much oil as other areas, especially our face. And so for something that works to tighten the look of loose, crepey skin, smooth the look of those lines, that's the first thing that showed up for me were those banded lines. Yeah. As I'm like on my phone, I'm like, why do I have those lines? And then I'm on my phone like this. Like,
that typically is like one of the first signs of a woman showing age. Unfortunately, I mean, it's not, we don't want that to happen. So we should be using neck cream earlier than we have to. But that's one of the first signs. And when you look at yourself in the mirror, that's the first thing you see, right? I look in the mirror, my neck is typically the first thing that I look at, because I want to know if I need to go put on more neck cream.
My favorite thing, and this is a hilarious story, you guys, we'll be sitting here in meetings, like on like Slack meetings or on, Google Meet. And we're talking about like neck cream or neck products. And I will see like one person like grab the neck cream and start putting it on.
Guilty.
Like our desk neck cream as we're talking about it. And we're talking about like results or clinical data. And then I'll see someone like start applying the neck cream during the meeting, or be like, wait a minute, I got to put this on, because all I can do is stare at my neck right now. It's so funny. It makes me laugh every time.
Yeah. Our desk neck cream, not to be confused with our car neck cream or our purse neck cream.
Well, that's why I love the mini set. The mini set, I hope we have it on the live. I don't know if we do, but the mini set actually has the mini cleanser, the mini dramatically dewy, the mini water cream, and the mini neck cream. And that mini's, oh, yay. And it comes with the free eye patches, you guys. So this mini set is so great because the mini size, this is actually the eye cream, but it's the same size. It's actually a third of the size of the full size, that fill size. So it's like small but mighty. So grab the mini set, because it's really easy to have like your desk neck cream, pop it in your purse. It's very, very hydrating. And I love that it's formulated to give that shorter term and that longer term impact. But I wanted to talk about the fact that this has what we call our proactive firming complex. It is a proprietary complex that we have in this. We have a proprietary complex that you'll see in the Sculpt and Tone arm cream. Why does that matter? Like, what does that mean when we have this proprietary ingredient blend that we call out in this? Because it is action packed with that plant peptide, that sacha inchi, the tamarind seed, you know, that Bexyl SP, that caffeine and palmitoyl carotene. Like, why does that matter that we have this really cool proprietary complex? And how does that kind of relate to what we were talking about, fakes and dupes and things like that?
I mean, well, ingredients, you know, they work synergistically, right? So you have one ingredient and then you have another ingredient, and one's going to feed off the other, and one's going to benefit the other and make the other work harder. That's really the best way to formulate a product, is to create a complex that is going to be a powerhouse together. So that's kind of what we did here. Because we have a proprietary complex that we've developed, combining various ingredients that we know are going to synergistically work together. It's something that is exclusive to us. So another company can't say, you know, we have the proactive firming complex and just act as if it's just an ingredient that they're using in their product. It, you know, that would be making a fake. So that's why a proprietary complex is really beneficial. It kind of keeps it, you know, it's ours. Nobody else is going to make identical to what we have, or even close for that matter. But again, it's the individual ingredients that are like, you know, having a play date.
Well, I love that. Play date, skincare play date. But it is like the neck cream does so many things. And Mr. Mull saying, can we use the neck cream on the backs of our hands? That's one of my favorite combo on the backs of the hands. I love the dry oil and the neck cream on the backs of my hands. I always recommend putting your skincare on the backs of your hands and like do an intentional application. I used to say, like, put your leftover on your hands. I've seen such a huge difference with an intentional application on my hands. The weight of it, because our backs of our hands is thin, delicate skin too. It's drier skin. And so really there are a lot of similarities to the backs of the hands as to the neck and chest. So yes, for sure. And when you talked about that synergistic approach, all those ingredients working together to really get an amplified result, it's also important to note, like, it targets so many concerns. We have those 5 patented, clinically studied hero ingredients. So it works on the look of sagging skin, those lines, those deep wrinkles, redness, unevenness, so many things, that crepiness that we get. And so when you're coming at those from, like, I always say, like, different angles, this ingredient works this way, this ingredient works this way, that's really how you get the amplified benefit. Oh, we have our first winner, Kim B. Congratulations. Kim is our first winner for a $50 GoPure gift card. So you guys, if you're paying attention to this chat, you have a much higher chance to win, because we have Rose and Victoria behind the scenes, and they have some questions for you guys that relate to exactly what we're talking about. They're going to pop it up on the screen here. If you're watching on the site, if you're shopping and all of that, pay attention, because we are going to be giving these away all throughout the show. So Kimby, congrats. You won a $50 GoPure gift card, and we have more of those in store. So you're going to want to stay. You're going to want to hang on throughout the live, because that is something you guys are going to want to have a chance to win. So make sure you're paying attention. Now, let's talk about where the fakes are being sold, because I'm seeing a lot of people ask, okay, we know they're out there. So where are they?
Well, there are a lot of places, probably some that we don't even know of yet. But some of the places that we've seen them are Amazon, Walmart, Alibaba, Shein, but potentially, like I said, so many more that are coming up available every single day.
Yeah. And I've seen them all over TikTok. I have seen, like, people, they're running ads on Instagram to drive to a fake website. I know we've had people, like with both myself and other content creators, kind of stealing that content to drive to a fake site. So we're going to talk to you about really how you know you can get the real deal product, because Amazon, there are, like, we don't even sell on Walmart at all. Like Walmart is an open marketplace online too. They have an open marketplace like Amazon and all those things, but we do sell on Amazon. But there's also fakes on Amazon. We do sell on TikTok. We're a top shop on TikTok. We have a verified shop. I'm live there all the time. We have content creators and affiliates that share there. It's real, but then there's also a lot of fakes. So Amy's because she is our product packaging guru here. She is going to get into it. And I want you guys paying attention. This is really important to know, like how you can spot a fake, because that's really the important thing, is also being a vigilant consumer. I was reading an article that was really interesting because this is just a topic that I've always been very fascinated by. And like 19% of consumers still think it's the brand's, like fully the brand's fault and responsibility when there are fakes out on the market. And I will tell you guys that here at GoPure, we are doing so much to really go after these fake sellers, doing as much as we can, but we also want to arm you with the information so you guys can spot a fake too, because it's easy to get tricked, especially when you see a flashy low price. So how can someone make sure they're getting the real deal, Amy?
So first and foremost, you want to check for the logo. A lot of the fake listings that I have seen, you can Google GoPure and GoPure neck cream, or rather than Google, let's say you're on Shein, you can put GoPure neck cream in the search bar and it'll pop up all of the fakes, and it'll say GoPure neck cream in the description of the product, but then it has another company name above it. So that's first and foremost. You want to know that it's GoPure, check for the logo, make sure it says GoPure, make sure it's, sponsored by GoPure in the places that I'm going to tell you to look. You also can check the reviews. So we have thousands of customer reviews, and the fraudulent sites do not. If a fraudulent site makes fake reviews, you can look at the quality of the reviews. They're not going to be the same that you see in any of our GoPure storefronts. The price.
It's not going to be the quantity of your reviews, right? Because I know that we have like over 50,000 5-star reviews alone. And so the neck cream's been around for a while. We've sold over 1 million of the real deal. Like there's a lot of reviews where they're sold too.
Yeah, for sure. I would also say check the price. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. I've seen some for 99 cents on Alibaba. So that is a dead giveaway, right? The container probably would cost more than that. I would say also check the manufacturer. So our products are not made in China. Our products are manufactured in the USA, and many of the fake jars will say made in China, which is your first clue.
Yeah.
I think I saw it. Yes, on one of these boxes, like right underneath it, it says made in China. So, I mean, they're trying to, make it look official with the lot and the expiration date and all of that. And then they've got the made in China. So no, if it says made in China,
that is not it.
What else? Buy only from verified sellers. So we sell on our website, gopurebeauty.com. We sell on Amazon. We sell on TikTok Shop and on Meta Shop. If you see Walmart, Alibaba, or Shein listings, or any other listings that are not what I mentioned above, those are not legitimate and could potentially be dangerous.
Yeah. And I did see, like, it's really important when it talks about verified sellers, because we don't sell through like those retail channels, like, so even on Amazon, it's like our store on Amazon. On TikTok, it's our store on TikTok. So like on TikTok, if you go there, our page has that blue check mark, but the store does as well. It's an independently verified store. So really think about it like it's still like a little GoPure store, like in that space and place. We don't sell on Walmart at all. And Walmart actually, like, I've been in the beauty industry a long time. It's very well known with people in the industry that there's all sorts of fake things on there on that marketplace. And when it comes to the GoPure website, make sure it is gopurebeauty.com, because they're even trying to look very close to the way that website looks. But I've seen ads that drive to like something that's like Fabulous Lash, or, so we have like a whole spreadsheet with literally
It's insane.
So many of these sites, it's crazy. And so that's why I love like doing these lives too. And yeah, they popped up a poll. Have you spotted a fake Go Pure neck cream listing before? And so that's what's fun for us when we get to do these lives. You guys know you're getting the real deal, but we love to reward you for the time that you spend with us, to get to know us, to learn. So you're going to have discounts on the lives that you're not going to see anywhere else on these sets. You're going to have a chance to win. So if you do want to stock up on your neck cream, if you do want to check out any of the sets, like the 2-pack of the neck cream, the arm cream, any of those bundles, you're going to get such a good deal on the live, and you know that it is real. And Robbie's asking, do you get rewards when you purchase on Amazon? You do not. So the only place to get rewards is when you shop on our site. So here on the live is like shopping directly on the site. That's the only place to get your rewards points. Yeah, Margo saying, I'm so glad you're made in the US. People are asking where specifically we manufacture in the US.
We have a couple of different locations, California, for some in Florida.
Okay, cool. Now, you know so much about the packaging side of this. So what are we doing to make it easier to know your neck cream is real, additionally, when it comes to the packaging? Because I know that you even show differences in sizes and things like that, but let's dive into like the actual package to know your neck cream is real.
Yeah, so the fakes are being made with the least amount of effort and expense. I mean, they're just, buying a jar, slapping a label on it and calling it a day. These people are not opening molds that are going to identically mimic our component. They're using something that, to the blind eye appears the same, but actually has various differences. Mm-hmm. Custom molds are thousands of dollars and take months to complete, and a lot of work, a lot of babysitting, a lot of samples back and forth. So our hope is that these opportunists are not going to undergo all of the expenses and the work that goes into that. Mm-hmm. So with that said, we're incorporating a few indicators on some of our products that will help you know your product is real. Custom molds of our jars for cream, arm cream, for example, and then neck cream in the future. It's being worked on right now.
And this is what we mean by custom molds, right? See how we have like the raised thing? Yes. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, but additionally, we're working on adding it to the bottom of the jar.
What?
Did you
That's not? I didn't see it. Listen, I told you I was excited about that. I was like, I'm going to learn something on this live. I know, because I like learning so much. That's so pretty. I
don't know if I'm not supposed to share it, but it's fine. Whatever.
That's honestly, that's what we do on live. We do things we're not supposed to do. It's my favorite part of it. So tell us all the things.
Yeah. So this is really cool. This is actually a 3D mold of an arm cream jar that is currently being made. And like I said, it will have the embossed Go Pure on the bottom. So no other brand can use this jar. We own the mold. We own everything that goes into making this. This will be implemented on the Brilliant Barrier Water Cream, on the Anti-Wrinkle Cream, and on the neck cream. So it'll be on all the creams. It'll be on the arm cream. It'll be on some future components that we're going to have with this shape jar. So that's the first step. That's what we're doing with the jars. The second step is adding Go Pure around the rim of the silver lids. So this is another step that somebody that's trying to, create a fake quick product is not going to do. I mean, I can tell you that these fakes right here, this lid is literally like tinfoil. So they're not going to the measures of putting Go Pure around the lid.
Well, and our jars have so I don't have that version yet because I know that's new with the Go Pure here. Our jars are so well made. They're that painted glass. They have such a weight to them. Like, I mean, I made a fidget like this, like tinfoil. I was like, ugh. Like just even thinking about, you could see the difference in size, the weight, the quality, just there. And so Pamela's asking, will they try and copy that? Like you said, it's so expensive because it's actually like a mold. Like when Amy's talking about a mold, it's literally like a mold where they make the product. And that's just not something that the fake is going to literally be able to put the investment, because it's all about like trying to get that money grab. And like,
we're talking thousands, $20,000, $30,000 for a mold sometimes. So they're not going to go to those measures. They may try to get sneaky and print it on the bottom, but I don't even think that they would do that because it's another touch. It's more expensive. what they're doing is finding a very stock basic jar. I could tell you that this is a 1-ounce jar where the neck cream is a 2-ounce jar. And, they're buying a stock 1-ounce jar and they're trying to mimic the artwork and copy it and all that. They're not doing a very good job, but yeah, so hopefully, and I mean, some of if you look at them, the pictures that they put online, some of the text is crooked. It's all over the place. So we're hoping that what we're going to do is going to slow it down, if not stop it altogether. The third thing that we are doing, like Stephanie mentioned earlier, is adding the raised Go Pure to the body, the arm cream, and potential future products that we're going to have. I'm not going to get in trouble and spoil any of those. I already got in trouble once probably, but yeah, so we're adding it here. It's embossed and it also has the Go Pure around the sides as an additional, little perk for safety.
I love that's really, and they're so pretty. Like they're so pretty and they have that like sustainability, the recyclability. Can you touch on that quickly too? Because we're talking about all this other stuff, but we also have a really awesome sustainability story. And Amy has been putting in the work, you guys, with our packaging too, not just to make it gorgeous, not just to make it hard to copy and stand out, but also from the perspective of like recyclability and sustainability. Can you just like touch on that really quick? I know that wasn't something that I asked, but I know that that's something that makes a difference too. When we're talking about fakes, it's not just what's in the jar. Like there's so much that goes into this and so much care.
Yeah.
And I also want to shout you out because it's really cool. And I appreciate this work because this is stuff that means a lot to me too. So yeah, share a little bit about that, please.
Yeah, for sure. So the way that the jars are now, if you want to recycle, if you're a recycler, you would separate the lid from the jar.
Okay.
And you would throw the lid with the plastics and you would throw the jar and the seal with plastics, and then you would throw the jar with the glass. I know that it's, sometimes it's difficult. Some people don't have glass recycling, but when that's the case, because these jars are such good quality and they last so long, they're super reusable. I, as a crafter, as mentioned, I fill them with beads, with glitter, with all different things. And I don't know. I mean, I've probably been through hundreds, if not thousands of jars here just from testing products and maybe using Go Pure Net Cream. But aside from that, and I don't think I've thrown away really any of them. I reuse them for so much. And then our outer packaging, the unit carton, that is made out of FSC certified paper. So it's basically like a cut a tree, plant a tree situation, where they're not taking trees from forests that are going to suffer from the tree being taken down. And when they do take a tree, they plant another one in its place.
That's so cool. And like even every little bit of that packaging is used with that outer box, with all the information that goes on the inside. It's so reusable. And these are painted jars too, because that's one thing that I learned from you was the fact that this isn't colored glass, it's painted glass. So why does that matter, Amy?
So if you see that the purple doesn't go all the way to the top, that's your first indicator that this is a painted jar. Because of the chemicals and the gases that are used in making glass product, if it's painted, it's not recyclable. It becomes almost like a burden if it's thrown in the recycle.
Yeah.
But when it's painted, it's 100% recyclable, like any other glass, clear glass would be. So that's why we paint them versus
using colored glass.
Using colored glass.
And that's something I learn something new all the time. And what's going on in the world of packaging is so cool. And to really feel like we're so intentional with that. Like I always tell people, so much thought goes into this. Like everything is intentional. And we've been doing so much to reduce our carbon footprint with our, from distribution to the packaging itself, just so many things. And so that was one of my favorite little things to learn is that painted glass makes it recyclable. And yes, Mr. Mull saying, I love the color coding, which has been such a great change too, to help you guys know what products you want to pick and you want to grab. And yeah, make sure you guys, we only have how much time? I'm so blind. I'm like, what time is it? I'm looking at my computer. You guys, if you want to grab your goodies, make sure you get checked out. We have those extra discounts, so many things. So we have a couple questions. And so I'm going to ask Amy what measures GoPure has put into place to keep customers safe. And then we're going to tackle, how do you know if a seller is verified on TikTok and Amazon too? So we can talk about that also for sure. And so let's talk about what else we're doing beyond the packaging, beyond those things, because we know there's a lot of fakes out there on TikTok, on Amazon. They're running ads, all of those things. So we are doing everything we can. But what does that look like, Amy? Because I know, like, it's actually there's so much that goes on that I don't even know about, but I see a lot of it because I am on TikTok and social so much. So can you just mention a few things that we're doing?
Sure. So we are, trying our darndest to stop this. So if you're shopping on Amazon, we've implemented the Amazon Transparency Program. So packaging will have a scannable QR code that you can scan with the Amazon Transparency app. You can download that in the App Store for free. And so you get your product, you scan it, and it will bring you to a page and it will tell you if your product is genuine. And while this is after purchase, it's just another method of knowing that what you've purchased is legit and you can trust it. So far, this has only been rolled out to neck cream and arm cream, but more to potentially come in the future. Other than that, we're really, doing everything we could possibly think of. We're taking down counterfeit listings. Hundreds and thousands pop up all the time. We're reporting accounts that repost our content. I know some of them are reposting even things that Stephanie is responsible for and content that she makes. And we've even hired somebody whose main goal is to find the fakes and report them daily. She's amazing. She's doing a great job at really keeping this at bay. So those are some of the things aside from the physical packaging that we're doing.
And we really do have like an internal task force, and there's all ranges of it out there, where there are some people that are literally just like actually stealing our images. Like Amy said, they're stealing my videos. I had someone steal something off a personal account that I posted that had nothing to do with like, and everyone's like, there were literal people that were like, she works for GoPure. I can't believe she would be promoting a fake. And I felt so bad. I was like, I promise it's not me. They stole this video and they're promoting a fake. And sometimes they're not even selling anything. They're just trying to steal the money. Some people like it, they're putting pictures out there and they're sending something that is one of the ones that doesn't say GoPure on it. There's all types out there. That's why it's so important. There's really only a handful of places to buy GoPure like Amy went through. The main thing is our actual GoPureBeauty.com site. Make sure it's really that one here on our lives, anything like that, and our verified TikTok account. So if you know the seller is verified on TikTok, let me actually pull it up for you and I will show you what that looks like. Because if you go onto TikTok, and you let's search GoPure. And when you click on it, you can see two different things here. Do you see where that says shop and it says GoPure? And do you see that blue check mark next to it? And you see where it says visit shop. That is the only shop that is selling the real thing. And then you can see that that's our page right there, GoPure Beauty. That's actually where like the fun social content is, but right there, that's the actual shop. So any video, anything that links to any GoPure product, if you click on it, it will show you the seller. And like Amy was saying, some of these sites, it shows you who the actual seller is. So even if they try and use the words GoPure or anything like that, it will show you who the seller is. The only seller should be GoPure and verified. Amazon, it's the same thing. Well, actually, with anything, you click on any type of product, you search, there are not all these different sellers selling the real deal product. It is literally only our official Amazon storefront that is selling the real thing. Sharon's asking how to buy on the lives. So if you hop over to our website, gopurebeauty.com. So you're watching on Facebook, and our customer service can drop the link. If you actually just go to our website, you'll see a little live icon in the corner and you can click on it and it takes you to our live right here. And then we have pinned products, and then there's a little shop right here on the side, and you guys can shop and you can get the exclusive discounts that we have on the live right now. And so Amy, I don't know if we can answer this. How can we report fake sites and ads? I know on TikTok, you can actually, like any fake ad or fake shop, you can actually, there is a report feature where you can actually go through and report them. I know I copy links and I send it to Melanie directly. I've had people send stuff to customer service, but I don't want to burden them. Do you know the proper process for reporting fake?
I don't know the proper process. Okay. I was going to say contact customer service as well, and just drop a note. It's not, not, you could just link it or say where you saw it.
Typically any of the places, because some of these ads and things, say it's on Instagram, you can still report the ad. If you click on it and it goes to a fake site, that's the fake person, so you can't report it there. But if you can always like send us any like fake websites or things, but a lot of times the best thing to do is actually report it through the actual platform where the fake is, to the platform itself. And that can help. Pamela saying, cannot find the icon to order on this, went to the website and did not see. Customer service, if you are, Pamela, they dropped the link right there. If you click on that link in the chat, you should be able to click into the live to shop. And if you go to the website, gopurebeauty.com, and you don't see the live, wait just a minute or refresh. But they dropped the direct link in the chat on Facebook there. You should be able to click in and hop into the live and scoop up some of the deals to shop the live. Now, we addressed this a little bit, but I saw this right when the arm cream launched, because we had seen it happening with the Tighten and Lift neck cream. And so we were like, okay, how can we get ahead of this with those features? So remind us
because of it.
It was huge. It was a huge expense, huge thing, but we took it so seriously. So how did we get ahead of this? What did that process look like when we were launching the Sculpt and Tone arm cream to really try and prevent the same thing from happening?
I mean, really, it was doing the custom lids with the printing, doing the custom lid with the embossing. We later added the Go Pure to the bottom, which is why nobody's seen it yet, because it's actually in mold now. So that was kind of a third step that we decided to take after the fact. But it was adding those new elements and making it, I don't want to say uncopyable, but really difficult.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now let's go back through. We already kind of talked about reporting the fakes, but let's go through again where someone can buy the real deal, because I know that, there are some ways that you can shop on like Meta too, and like Meta shops, but like, let's review kind of officially one more time, like where we can get the real deal stuff.
Okay. So our website, gopurebeauty.com. Amazon store. And again, if you're using the Amazon store, make sure you're in the Go Pure storefront. So you want to look for sold by Go Pure and fulfilled by Amazon. If you're in the Go Pure storefront, you'll see that. Right. And then also in that store, you can find the reviews that we were talking about, all the hundreds of however many reviews are there. The quality of the reviews are going to be different than something you're seeing on a fake seller site. So gopurebeauty.com, I got off on a tangent, Amazon, and then TikTok shop and Meta shop. That's where you want to go to get our genuine product. If you see Walmart, if you see Alibaba, Shein listings, those are not legitimate. Stay away from those, far away. Any other third-party sellers that happen to pop up or that you see, that's definitely, on Instagram, like, many of us have seen many videos with the fakes. Those typically link to a website that fake company has that has a variety of different products that they've copied. So again, you want to stay away from those as well.
Now, let's reiterate, because I do want to reiterate this for people that are watching that weren't on when we started the live, because this has come up both with Alibaba and Walmart in conversations that people have had with me personally, where they'll want to argue and say like, no, I looked at it. It's the same thing. And I'm like, I go here. I know it's not. If trust me, please, it is. I promise you, it's not the same thing. Maybe talk about the fact that people can try and put whatever they want on a jar. It doesn't mean that's what's in the jar.
It doesn't mean, and what's typically in the jar is not safe. I've opened a few of them. I know, a couple people have opened far more than I've opened, but I've opened a few of them, and it's kind of like that. When you want to go smell something and it's going to smell bad, so you kind of like do the, that movement. Yeah. It's like that. They don't smell good. They don't look good. They look like a basic, cream that probably has no other ingredients in it except for just, a basic cream, moisturizer, if that. So it's what's in them could be harmful. It could have bacteria, it could have yeast, it can have mold, it can have lead, heavy metals. Stay away from the fakes.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's not even possible to produce what is just absolutely packed in our incredible products, like the Tighten and Lift Neck Cream, because this is the common fake that's out there, is the Tighten and Lift Neck Cream. It's not even possible. Oh yeah, and customer service is dropping in the chat the places to get the real deal stuff. But it's for those prices too. Like that's a huge red flag. It's not even possible to produce this product, this quality product, for that price. It's just not even really a thing. And we want you guys to be able to spot them, to be able to spot the difference, because they are getting so good at trying to pretend like they're a dupe, trying to pretend like, oh, it's kind of the same thing. It's just like a different brand. Like that's not a thing. There is not a dupe of GoPure out there. They are all fakes. Like really, truly, there is nothing that is like, oh, it's kind of the same. It's a lower price. That's just not a thing, because at the full price of $49, it's a steal. Like the comparable products that are $100 to $150 really, in my opinion, and you maybe speak this, have a fraction of those hero ingredients that we do, and they're so much more expensive. So there's no way there could be like a dupe at that price. Oh, we have confetti. We have another winner. Chris S., congratulations. You won a $50 GoPure gift card.
Congratulations.
And I want you guys to leave this live like feeling really confident and knowing where to shop and spotting them, because they are out there. And I feel like it comes in waves. When like over the weekend or something, I see this on TikTok and on social where, it's like when everyone's sleeping, they try and just crank out all these fake listings and try and like scoop up as many fake sales as possible until they get reported and taken down. So if you see it, report it to the platform. You can reach out to our customer service department if you ever have any questions too. Before you hit that buy button, if it's something in your brain is like, is this legit? You can always reach out to support@gopurebeauty.com. I always say, take a pause. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Like the Alibaba selling it for 99 cents. I mean, I got into it with someone once, like educationally, not sassy, very educational, to just kind of explain. I really had to educate and saying like, this is our formula. This isn't a formula we're buying from someone else. Like this is our formula. We're not having it produced in China. So the manufacturer has access to it too. That's what they tried to say. Like, oh, well, you just buy this formula from China. So you can't control the manufacturer has the same formula and they're selling it on Alibaba for 99 cents. I'm like, I appreciate you chatting with me about this. That's not what's happening. Like, we make it here. It is our formula. We have a proprietary ingredient blend. Like I promise, they are just straight up fake products trying to get that cash grab.
Yeah, and we put our heart and soul into developing these products. I mean, we are working on them for sometimes well over a year. To get the formula perfect. We're sending it to all of our employees to test it, let us know what they think. We're doing clinical trials to, see if it's going to have the efficacy that we want, see if it's going to work. We're not putting out anything that doesn't work. I mean,
yeah,
not us. So no, this is, these are our formulas. These are our brain children, our, blood, sweat, and tears that have gone into making the product. So, I mean, yeah, when you see all of these fakes, while on one hand you're like, well, that means you're doing well. That means you have a great product that everybody wants to copy. But on the other hand, it's like gut wrenching, like, oh my gosh, everything we put into these products and somebody is just going to try to make a buck off of us. So,
well, we never want any of our customers or anyone, like, we know how much trust people have in us as a brand. Like, we take the integrity, the honesty, the transparency very, very serious here. We're a customer first, customer forward brand. We have a 60-day money back guarantee, you guys. Like, that's how much trust we have in our products. That's how much we want you guys to have an amazing customer experience. So also, I know it's like gut wrenching for us when people do get tricked into buying those fakes. And I saw someone saying, is this preventing girls from raving about our products on TikTok Shop? No, whenever you're buying from any amazing affiliate that's out there, it will still always link to the official store. So, like, that's what's really important, is that we have our official store on Amazon. We have our official store on Meta. We have our official store on TikTok. And we have our official store here, the gopurebeauty.com. Anybody that is linking to a product, anybody that's out there sharing the product. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's my understanding that our rewards program, there's like a referral link that you guys can share and get a referral bonus. I think that's a thing. Someone confirmed that, but like, I thought a thing. All of those still link back to a legitimate source. So always check who the seller is. Always check that final source of like the shop that's actually selling it. That's what's really important, because there's so many ways. We love when you guys share about GoPure. I mean, I've seen people post on their personal social accounts, like the amazing results that they've gotten. Like, that's incredible. We love when people share, but I just always want you guys to check back to the original source, because it will still always go back to just those very, very few places that you guys can buy the amazing products. So now, Amy, you've been hanging out with me for a hot minute. I have a favor to ask of you, because Amy knows what goes into these products, you guys. And we want to talk about some of the deals now, because we've been talking about the shenanigans out there in the world of fakes with this product. But you guys are here on the live, and we don't have that much longer on the live. So can I steal you for a little bit longer to talk about the sets? Because I loved your face when I mentioned the price of that ultimate firming set. So here on the live today, here on the site, we have some exclusive deals and discounts. So you're getting the real thing, but for hanging out with us, you guys have a chance to shop. You have a chance to save. You can actually sign up for a subscription. So any of the individual products that we have linked, if you want to get the best deal on it, click on that product. It's going to take you to a page. You can actually sign up for a subscription. But I wanted to go through with you some of the sets that we have on the live today and get your perspective as a lover of all things beauty and one of our amazing product development and package gurus who has been here for so long. So what do you say to that?
I'm in.
You're in? Because I want to see how many of you are going to scoop up deals. Oh, Sherry wants to see the earrings. So Amy knows I love earrings too. Amy's the one that made, you guys have seen my mini dramatically dewy earrings. Amy's the one that made them for me. But Noah bought me these. These are my little flowers because I'm feeling I'm needing spring vibes. But Amy's the one that made the cool dramatically dewy earrings for me. That's how amazing and crafty she is.
I was looking for something fun to wear earring wise, like to join in your earring situation, but I have nothing except hoops.
Listen, a big hoop, you can't go wrong with a big hoop because I just love a moment, but yeah. we'll have to, I have some ideas. I feel like I want to have like a earring craft conversation because I have some fun ideas. Yes. Can you use Yeah, I think you can. The gift cards. I don't know if you want a gift card because I don't know how that works. So, but if you do have, like, when you check out on the live here, it's just like you're checking out on the Go Pure site. You can do. I've seen people shop and use their reward points here on the lives. You can get rewards points. You can sign up for a subscription. You can use any of those things. Okay, so that's what's really fun about these lives on the site is it's linked to our whole system right on the site. You're just hanging out live with two of your skincare besties and having a shopping party with us too while you are learning. Okay, so first set I have here on the list. This is a live exclusive. It is our Eye Revival Duo, and it has our Advanced Repair Eye Cream and the eye masks. So can we have those linked at the bottom of the page? Can someone pin that for me? This set we have on the live for $46. So this by itself is a $39 product. These, if I'm not mistaken, are about $19. So for $7 more than the eye cream, you get the reusable eye masks, Amy. So I was so excited about these eye patches and these eye masks.
I was just doing the math to see how this is all.
I know, Amy's skincare mathing it out for us. Lady Di's asking, can the use twice a day? Technically, it can. Just make sure your skin can tolerate it. A BHA can be used up to 2 times a day, but just make sure your skin can tolerate that. But yeah, so what do you think about the $46 price point, live exclusive? So this isn't something that, in my understanding, is on the site at all. This duo, if you want to get this combo, and I did see a question about the Advanced Repair Eye Cream too, so we can chat about it. The $46 live only deal, eye cream, eye patches.
It's an amazing set. I just used those 2 products earlier today, actually. But yeah, amazing. Get it while you can. You're going to love it. Your eyes. I need it. I mean, I have, some darkness, some puffiness, and it is a lifesaver.
Well, and I always think about our Advanced Repair Eye Cream like a mini neck cream where it's made for like a targeted area. It's a targeted product. Our neck cream has those 5 clinically studied hero ingredients. The eye cream has those 5 clinically studied hero ingredients plus caffeine. And with the eye patches, because I'm in my 40s, I'm not going to tell anyone. Amy's 27. So she
24, Stephanie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
outed myself earlier anyhow. I will be 44 in 3 weeks. So.
Oh, you're like, I think you're 6 months older than I am. So I know we're samesies over here. So we both turned 44 this year. And I don't know about you, but for me, I'm not actually getting the lines out here because of the way I emote. I smile up with my cheeks here because I have a really square face. So I'm getting just like one big line where my cheek goes like right there. And the eye patches have been such a huge help for me in the lines and the areas of movement. They help my eyes look refreshed. Robbie, if you have the green jar, the purple jar is the exact same product. It just got that gorgeous packaging upgrade. So it's the same awesome formula. It just has the great packaging upgrade. And Laura's saying, love the eye cream and eye patches. Oh, you just ordered the eye cream. Didn't see that one. Well, you can add this one on too, and it's a backup. So these are 100% medical grade silicone. So from your perspective, like what benefit does this add to this? Like just for the everyday beauty girl, woman, why would this make a difference?
They kind of have a couple benefits. So the actual benefit in what you're looking for with an eye cream is that it helps the product absorb into your skin more. When you put on the eye cream, and I actually put on the eye cream and then dramatically dewy over it, like a heaping of it. So it's like basically dripping, and I'm catching it with the patch. It's holding that product in that area, and that area, a lot of times you see the wrinkling, you see the, darkness is kind of, it could be hereditary or from shallow, eye area or whatnot. But if you have the puffiness, if you see the wrinkling, if you see, the crow's feet out in this area here, it's going to help that, it's going to help the eye cream work harder. Let's just say that it's going to help it do its job easier. The second benefit is during makeup application. When
Love
you
that one. Yes.
I put it on with the cream while I'm doing my eyes, my eye makeup. You don't have like product fallout. You don't have to wipe your eye harder to get, you know, some of the makeup to come off.
Well, and I want to show this too. You can actually wear it both ways also. So I typically wear it this way, but like Amy was saying, whether you want to localize it here or here, you can actually choose to wear it. Oh my gosh, I'm like mirrored, so I'm absolutely losing my mind. You can put the large side here or here. I'm trying to figure out now that I'm mirrored. Yeah, there we go. How to do this. But you can wear it either way too. So they are reusable, but depending on, yeah.
And a little secret, a little pro tip, if you will. I use them sometimes on my 11s. Yes. I'll just slap one right there.
I do this. I do it this way.
Yeah, I use them here on my, I hate to say.
We'll do marionette.
There we go. I use it on my marionettes with, you know, an extra heaping of anti-wrinkle cream. So yeah. I use them all over the place. I never have that many on my skin at one time, like Stephanie over there, but I definitely utilize them and use them in other areas.
I absolutely do this. I didn't do a very good job because I have my glasses on, so I can't see anything, but also I'm mirrored. So every time I think I'm putting it on this eye, I'm going the other way. So that's a skill I haven't quite unlocked yet in life. But I love them under my eyes, and I do really like them on my forehead for those areas of movement. And yeah, you can put them around your mouth. You can wear them a ton of different ways, but and they come in this really cute tin that I see you guys mentioning. So they're reusable. You can pop them in the fridge. They lock in that product, help drive in that product. But I like that they keep the skin more hydrated. And so that really helps with visible plumping and to really just amplify the benefit of the product underneath. And they're very versatile. Literally, I just wash them with soap and water, pat them dry, pop them back in here.
And they stay put. I'll put them on and I'll go vacuum the house and they're still in place.
You did such a good job on these. Literally, I have so many from different brands. These are 100% my favorite. Like period, end of sentence. They are way more durable. They just have like the perfect density too. That's why I actually really like them on my forehead because in my opinion, they're dense enough for denser skin too. They really stay put. They're absolutely fantastic. So they're reusable, watchable. Yeah, they're 100% medical grade silicone. So this set that we have here, you get the $39 eye cream and the $20, like $19 eye patches for $46. So that's a really, really great discount. And it is a live exclusive discount. I love these. I was so happy because I mean, I love an eye patch. I was waiting so long for us to have them. I was so happy we did them. And I had all the faith in you because I was like, Amy, it's not going to let me down. I know they're going to be so good. So I was so happy when I got these. Chris says I need another pair. Yeah, I like having two because I really do love putting them on my forehead as well. Anywhere where I get those expression lines.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah. So definitely my 11s often. And then again, my marionettes for sure.
Yeah. Now, next up, Tighten Up Routine. So the Tighten Up Routine, this is the one that this is a really popular set. So, and this has our Sculpt and Tone Arm Cream, our Tighten and Lift Neck Cream, and our Advanced Repair Eye Cream. So now there is also a poll you guys can enter. Are you currently subscribed to your Go Pure favorites? Feel free to enter because I want to know too, how many of you guys are subscribed to your favorites? Are you guys taking advantage of the additional discounts? And you guys can subscribe here on the live. And yes, you can put the eye patches in the fridge. So for $89, this is a $137 set. So you get the $49 Sculpt and Tone Arm Cream, the $49 Tighten and Lift Neck Cream, and the $39 Advanced Repair Eye Cream for $89. So you were saving like $48.
How is that even allowed?
You're literally getting either the Sculpt and Tone Arm Cream or the neck cream for $1. So let's say you're paying for this and you're paying for this and you're getting this for $1.
Just like on Alibaba.
Exactly. That's what it is. The 90 nights at Alibaba.
Not real.
That's good. That's the only way. The only way you can get the neck cream for $1. It's not on Alibaba. It's with the Tighten Up routine, because at this price, you are paying for 2 products. You're getting the third product for one. You're getting a $49 product for $1 with this. That was a great comment. That was I'm living for that banter right there. But this routine is a favorite because it has one of our newest products, the Sculpt and Tone Arm Cream. That again is such a unique product. Everything that we talked about with the neck cream, those 5 clinically tested hero ingredients, it's a clinically tested formula. The arm cream takes that to a whole other level. That has 7. That has that proprietary complex in there as well. It's a double-sized jar because it's meant to be used on, the arm area. And again, that $49 price point is absolutely unreal for that product.
Yes, it sure is.
And so how do you feel that we are in this set? The third product is $1.
I mean, this set is legit like an amazing set. I mean, this addresses all the issues that I want to address on a daily basis. Sign me up. Send me the link. I'm buying it.
Well, especially for those targeted areas,
Yeah.
One of the things that frustrates me the most about being in the beauty industry, and I'm sure you've heard this actually sends me into orbit when I hear this, when people are just like, an eye cream or a neck cream is just a glorified moisturizer. Just use your face moisturizer on those areas.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. As a PD queen, what would you say to those people?
I mean, I've seen a ton of things where they say, the best anti-wrinkle cream is X cream. I'm not going to list brands, but is so-and-so's cream and just in a bottle of just pure retinol and just mix it together. The products are formulated, by expert chemists for a reason. There's, so much that goes into it. There's so much that, we have to do to make something work, to make sure that it's going to be efficacious. So, there's always going to be those how to do it cheaper moments and tips and tricks and this and that. But if you really want to get something that, I mean, I think in the end, you end up spending more buying all these different products for something that's not going to work as good.
Yeah.
If you want to get something that's going to work, something that's going to boost your confidence and make you feel good and just, it's working, you want to go with a product like GoPure.
Well, and a targeted product, the intentionality behind it.
100%.
We are so aware. Like when we go, like you talked about how so much care goes into the ingredients from before it's even put in a formulation, all these things, but we're choosing these ingredients and testing multiple versions. You and I both know, we both have like the most insane bin of lab samples of testing the texture of it, the efficacy of it, the feel of it, all of these things, because we know these areas are different. Like my neck does not have dark circles. My eyes do. That I don't get puffy in certain areas. My eyes do. The skin is very thin. It's very unique. The ingredients in the eye cream are very different than the ingredients in the neck cream, which are very different than the arm cream, but they're also very different textures because the skin is different. And so the intentionality between like how we put together each formula, that's why a set like this, like you said, you're going to just waste money on stuff if you're not going to give you those results. That's why we love teaching you guys to be consistent, teaching you guys what these products really are intended to do and why we do the extra testing as well, because we want you guys to get great results. And so that's why if you started with the Power Trio, if you got the neck cream, getting a set like this where you can get your next neck cream for $1 and try our eye cream and our arm cream. That's why these sets are such a fantastic value. Now we have a set too that is just like this set. It's our firming essential set. It has the neck cream, the arm cream, and the anti-wrinkle moisturizer. And I know how much you love the I knew it. I love that face. Amy loves the anti-wrinkle moisturizer. So this set as well. So this set is $103, $137 set. So you're pretty much spending just a few dollars to get this anti-wrinkle moisturizer in this set. Tell me about this set. Who is this set for? The neck, face, arm set.
For me. Um, so the anti-wrinkle cream is like my passion child. Like that cream, I can't go a day without the anti-wrinkle cream. If I go a day without it, I know I've gone a day without it. So it doesn't happen. Even when I get out of the shower and I dry my face off and I'm ready to do my skincare routine, I know my skin's ready to drink it up. I mean, that stuff is incredible. I live in kind of a humid environment, but I'm from a not humid environment. So it took a while for my skin to adjust. Now that it's adjusted, now I'm in, cold winters, which you know about, Stephanie, but I had no clue. So my skin's suffered a little bit, but the anti-wrinkle cream has been my best friend that's just kept me moving merrily along here. It's the best. The other products that are in that set, the neck cream, the arm cream, was it the eye cream?
No, so this one is the 3. So this one that we have here, we have a lot of different set combinations though, you guys. So if you're on the live and you're checking it out, really poke around with the sets, because we have, this one is neck cream, arm cream, face cream, but we have a lot of different combinations. And essentially the bigger the sets, the bigger the discounts get, but you can also sign up for a subscription and save a ton. Did you know the subscription price on this? My understanding, this is a $39 product. I think if you get the subscription on the anti-wrinkle, I think it's $29.25. You get free shipping on your orders. You get to adjust the time, and then you get a free gift on like your second order. That's
for anybody that's worried about buying fakes, I would highly, highly recommend the subscriptions, because you don't have to think about it. You set it up for what you want. Every cycle that your order is coming, and with the peace of mind that it's coming from GoPure. There's going to be no question. So highly recommended. And you get a savings, which who doesn't love
and
it?
that savings is locked in. And the thing that I love about it is because I'm always switching up my routine. That's how I always do my skincare routine. I don't do really complicated routines, but my routine, because I live in Denver, and I found at every age that every 6 months, sometimes I'm like, what does my skin want to be now? Who is she? I got to get to know her a little bit. And so I use products at different frequencies. So that's what I love about the subscription, is that you can always adjust the timing. You can pause. You can do all sorts of different things. I love that you just get free shipping on them, and the freebies. Like, I love the freebies along the way. I mean, I'm a sucker for a free gift too, and free shipping, but I just like that it's very versatile. You get to pick the timeline, and that you just lock in I saw the price on the subscription on all of these. I was like, what is happening here? There's even a subscription. You save 25% on the sculpting duo. When the sculpting duo has the arm and the neck cream, you can get a subscription on that. I think that's like a 25% discount that you lock in, that the prices are really amazing on the subscription, and they're very, very versatile.
I mean, anything that I know I'm buying repeatedly every month, I do subscribe and save as much as I can, because then you have so much more time on your hands. You don't have to, worry, am I going to run out? How much is left in my jar? You don't have to worry about where it's coming from, if it's, the real thing. Plus you save money, which, that's huge.
And I'm the worst, because this is what I do. That you are running out of something when you're doing your skincare, but that's not when you're set up to order your skincare. So the second I'm not doing my skincare, I immediately forget that I need to reorder something. And that's why I actually typically I buy in multiple. So I like having my backup, but it can be so out of sight, out of mind. I'll be doing my skincare. I'm like, oh, I need to order my cleanser. I need to order my eye cream. I need to order my water cream, whatever it is. The second I'm not doing my skincare, I am not thinking about that in the slightest. Yeah. And so you just don't even have to worry about it, and you can just get that discount. So ultimate funding. I know, it's a win-win.
If you're going to buy it, definitely a win-win.
And this is something that's really cool about the way we do lives here now. That's actually why we chose this platform, is that this is the only one I think that would allow us to have it set up in a way where you guys could grab a subscription while we're live, because we always want to give you guys a chance to shop the way you want to shop, whether you want to grab one, whether you want to grab a subscription, all those things. We want to give you guys lots of different ways to shop and grab your skincare in a way that you feel comfortable and confident doing it. So that's what's really cool about this live, is that actually when you click on the products, it takes you to the page, and there's lots of ways to sign up. Okay, so Laura's saying most of my subscriptions are every 6 weeks to 2 months. Sharon says, I love giving my extras for gifts. That's awesome. That is so fun. Ellen says, I got the eye patches for free with your order. Awesome. The minis have free eye patches, you guys. So get checked out. We're only going to be live for a little bit longer, you guys. So if you want to scoop up these deals, make sure you're getting checked out, because this is your last chance to shop and to save. They just pinned the Essentials minis. Before we talk about the Ultimate Farming set, I wanted, because last week when I was live, I didn't realize the eye patches, you get them for free with this set. So can you tell us a little bit about, because people, you all, our besties here, we heard you and you guys were asking about mini products for so long. And the process with like making minis, the discovery set, I know we talked about our amazing glass packaging with our full sizes. I think the packaging is so gorgeous for this. The jars are glass, they're refillable, so you can take your full size and refill the mini sizes. But can you talk to us a little bit about the magic that is this Glow Essentials mini set?
So we worked really hard on the minis. We wanted to do like a complete miniature version of the full size. So we didn't want to move to plastic. We didn't want to change the package just for a mini. We really wanted it to be a little, little sister to the big guy. And that set there, I think it has cleanser, water cream, neck cream,
and Baby Dewy,
and Dramatically Dewy. Yes, Baby Dewy is so adorable. That's everything you need. It's come in so much handy for me when I've traveled. Even to be honest, like if I have a long day out or I'm going out to dinner or anything where I know that I may want to do a touch up. I have the Dewy in my makeup bag and I can just kind of like blot that on my skin for a fresh glow. Tip from you years ago. Still in my memory. The neck cream, if I feel like I just want a nice refresh, a little, smoothness, I have that in my bag. And then, the water cream, I don't personally use a water cream because the anti-wrinkle cream is my hero and my, everything. So, but the water cream is great, in there for the people that do use the water cream. And then the cleanser, because, everybody needs a cleanser. So that little guy right there has traveled with me on every trip I've gone on since I've been developing that packaging. So I think it's been about 2 years that we started looking into it. I think it's been out for maybe a year, maybe a little under a year, maybe less. I'm not sure.
The cleanser actually only became available with this set. And that's what I want everybody to know too, is that we hear you guys. So we're working on these, like this development process takes years a lot of times from the packaging standpoint. We have another winner, Monica G. Congratulations. You guys get your orders checked out, grab your goodies. This is your last chance to shop, to grab those goodies. So make sure you get checked out. But literally, like, so much care gets put into this. And there is such a timeline. And so the mini cleanser just became available at holiday season when we first launched this specific discovery set. And everything in here is 1/4 of the size to 1/3 of the size of the full size. So yes, they are mini sizes, but I like to think of it as our best sellers discovery kit and they are, look at this. This is such nice packaging, Amy. Oh my goodness. I was so happy when I got this.
So easy to travel with.
And you can just take your full size and refill it. And one of the coolest things to me is that you can even refill the mini serum. And so for people asking if we have other minis, really, you can refill these with, like, get them, use them up. I know people have gotten multiple sets of the minis, and then they'll maybe refill this when they use this with a different serum. These are very nice glass packaging. You can take these. Yes, the neck cream is a mini, Chris. So in the set, this is 1/3 of the size. So cute. Mini water cream, mini dewy, and mini cleanser in this discovery set that we have pinned here. It comes in this gorgeous box. So they're individually packaged, and it does come with the free eye patches. So this set is awesome, and you get a freebie, and it's a really great giftable, but I love it because it's practical. I'm already thinking about spring and spring break and summer vacations and those types of things. And this is limited edition, you guys. So this set right here is limited edition. So I would say if you have travel, yeah, Marga says I bought the mini for traveling. If you have travel coming up, don't wait, because these are this box and this set, it is a limited edition set. So, and then you get the free eye patches as well, which is, I mean, I love a freebie. We love that.
And I definitely reuse them. Like you said, I've put the BHA exfoliant in the cleanser bottle. I have put other serums in the dramatically dewy bottle. So I definitely reuse. Of course, I craft myself a little label so I know what it is.
Of course. I want to see it. But that's what I was telling people, because people were like, do you have a mini toner? Do you have a mini BHA? Do you have a mini this? And what I love is that because this is very nice, high quality glass packaging, you can repurpose these for other products. You know, if you finish this and you wanted to, you could put your anti-wrinkle moisturizer in here or whatever. And so, yes, you can take these through TSA, all of that. They're the cute little mini sizes. And they're very sturdy, but they're not like too heavy. They're just the perfect travel tip. And so I love them. Next up, we have the Ultimate Firming Set. Okay. So the Ultimate Firming Set, this is the set that you get the free neck cream, and then you get half price. You can either think of it as the eye cream or the anti-wrinkle moisturizer. So this has our $41 Firm and Lift Serum, our retinoid and bakuchiol serum that is featured in our Power Trio. This is your lines and like that super lines and wrinkles nighttime serum. The peptide anti-wrinkle moisturizer. I love this formula because it's not heavy. Amy is obsessed with this. And so I know Amy's like, it's a must have, but I really like that this just isn't a basic moisturizer. I feel like people get this and they love this, but I think that not everyone even knows the magic that is in this jar with the 2 different peptide compounds, that tamarind seed, how you get the benefit for plumping the look of lines, fine lines, and deep wrinkles with this formula because of those. It actually has those clinically tested ingredients in this as well. It's not just like a yummy, dreamy, creamy.
But it is yummy and dreamy.
It is, but it's so much more than that, you know?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
That's why I think it's kind of one of our like sneaky heroes, because people become obsessed with the anti-wrinkle moisturizer because of the texture. And if you have dry skin, it's a must. If you have lines and wrinkles, it's a must. If you have maturing skin, absolute must. Yes, it is a peptide for all over the face, Chris. So it actually has 2 different peptide compounds. One that's focused on fine lines and moisture barrier support, and the other one is actually focused on deep wrinkles. And you can and the picture on the Ultimate Firming Set is incorrect, just so you know. It's missing the serum. So it is a 4-product set. So you get the firming serum, the neck cream, the anti-wrinkle moisturizer, and the advanced repair eye cream. So the Ultimate Firming Set that we have at $99, it's not just the 3 products here. It's actually 4 products. So it does have the Firm and Lift Serum as well. It is the Ultimate Firming Set. Chris, we have it pinned right here. It comes with those 4 products that focus on improving the appearance of lines, wrinkles, the appearance of skin density, slackness, and you get the serum and then the targeted products for the eye, face, neck, and chest. And literally you are getting, at this price, the neck cream is free. So if you've ever been like, hey, I want the neck cream for free and I'd love to save a bit on my anti-wrinkle eye cream and Firm and Lift Serum, that's legitimately what the Ultimate Firming Set is. But it's at this price on the live. So if you are not on the live and you're shopping on the site or anywhere else, this price is going to be much more. Here on the live, it is $69 off. The shelf life is 2 years from manufacture. And Amy, can you actually talk about that thing we haven't talked about on the packaging? Can you talk about this from manufacturer versus that cute little icon?
Yeah. So the cute little icon, love that, is called a PAO. It means period after opening. So let's see if you could see it. So this one says 12M. So what that means is that once you open this, you have 12 months to use it before you would want to toss it.
Okay.
It doesn't last me about more than about a month. But for those who are, dabbling here and there, going real slow. You have 12 months to use it once it's opened. And then that's aside from the expiration. So the shelf life means unopened, and then the PAO means once you open it.
Yeah. And I do think that's a really important distinction too. And on the packages, most of our products, if not all, will also have that actual expiration date on there. But we take our operations and our supply chain really seriously. So we're not trying to have all these products just sitting up in a warehouse too. I mean, I know that we are constantly making and manufacturing and producing these products. So you guys are going to get really awesome, amazing skincare. Ellen is saying, and they last. And the inside of the box has all this great information. But yeah, the difference between, the shelf life versus the from opened is different, but they have a really great shelf life, and each product independently is going to have a different, typically between 6 and 12 months from when you actually open it, which is great.
And it's all based on the ingredients. So something with retinol or a retinoid would have a little bit shorter of a shelf life of a period after opening, rather. And then, more delicate formulas would have that 12-month mark.
Yeah. And obviously you want to store your products. You don't want them to be in like excessive heat. You don't want to have them sitting in my office, I have a really big shelf, but it's right next to a window. So all this light comes in. So I actually even had a pair of earrings that I didn't realize was getting light. They're my giant gummy bears. And one of them that was getting the light is a different color now than the one that wasn't. So light really does impact things, but that's why our packaging matters too. It helps protect from air, from UV, from all of these things too. But that's why I know I like to have a backup for certain things. Yeah. And Lady Di saying isn't less more. Yeah. We're not saying you need to have a ton of things, but I know sometimes on the live people want, if they see a really good deal or discount, they want to scoop it up and have a backup. I just never want people to worry that, there's going to be an issue in a few months or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. And they're great deals. So,
okay. So, we also have 2-packs. So a live exclusive, I think, yes, live exclusive 2-pack of the neck cream and 2-pack of the Sculpt and Tone arm cream. So this is another live exclusive where this is not something that you can normally grab. You can get, there's actually a set too that you can get one of each at $74. So that's $37 a jar for the $49 product. So I actually like having 2 jars. I typically have 2 jars open of the neck cream and 2 open of the arm cream because I keep one where I do my skincare and then I keep the other in my bedroom because I'm not always if I'm dressed like this, I'm not going to put on my arm cream and my neck cream. So I do it when I change. So I typically am applying those products at a slightly separate time just because I'm always running around. And so that's why I personally love the 2-packs because I like keeping a jar with my skincare and I like keeping one in my room actually when I'm going to be changing because it's just easier for me to apply the product to all the spaces and places that I want to. And it's a little more convenient for me. But these, if you get them individually, they're $49. And if you sign up for the subscription or you get the 2-pack, it's about $37 a jar, which I think is about 25% off. That's a huge discount. Oh, and Joylyn says, and one for my suitcase for travel. Oh, so Mr. Jamal is saying, is the Sculpt and Tone arm cream good for the dimpling and for the cellulite as well? That is a very dynamic formulation. Actually has 2 hero ingredients specifically for contouring the look of skin and smoothing the appearance of that dimpling. That's what's so cool about that formula. We haven't really talked about that formula a lot today, but that one does so many things from helping the skin look more lifted, less crepey, more elastic. But it actually 2 of the ingredients in that proprietary complex, that protate firming complex, are actually focused on contouring. They're the ingredients in the arm cream are so cool. There's so many we don't obviously even have listed on the jar or anything. Every product, I know we're what are we going to list on the jar because we can't fit them all. These are actually conversations where there are so many cool ingredients.
If we just put "trust me, it's next level," do you think that that'll be fine?
Yeah. So all good things. We literally have these conversations because we can't 100%. Even fit. Obviously they're all in the ingredient list, But on the front with we like putting the ingredient call outs, the percentages. We pack so many ingredients into these products. I mean, we can't even list them all on the packaging, on the main call outs, because there are just so many good ones. How do you, literally, how do you even choose,
Correct.
All right, everyone. I think, Rose, are we going to do one more giveaway? And okay, so Rose wants us to review everything that we've learned today, and we are going to do one more giveaway. So as we wrap up, because Amy's got to go, it's later for Amy. Amy's on the East Coast, so we need to give Amy props. Drop some hearts, some of your favorite emojis in the chat to say thank you to Amy, because she's absolutely amazing. But this is your last chance to check out and take advantage of these exclusive live discounts that we have here today. And we're going to do one more giveaway, but we're going to rapid fire Amy some questions to sum up the show. So why is the real deal better than a fake, Amy?
Because, I mean, there's nothing like the real deal. It's got the safety behind it. It's got the efficacy behind it. It's got the research. It's got, the time, the dedication, everything we've put into it. We know it's going to work. Nothing like it.
And the fake is just a fake. Really, you do not know what is in that jar. They are not safe products. A fake product that is out there, it's not a dupe. They can put anything on that label. It does not mean that's what's in the jar. And I'm telling you guys, and Amy, you should see the comments. There's so many awesome people saying thank you to you. But they're just not safe products. And so it's not something to be trusted. Now, how do we spot a fake, Amy? How does someone know very clearly, oops, this is not the real deal?
I mean, the first indication is where you're shopping. So if you see it on Walmart, it's fake automatically. Mm-hmm. If you see it and it has a different logo on the artwork, it's fake.
Yeah.
If you see it and it has our logo, but it just looks a little bit off, maybe the color's off, like this one, different color.
And that's a different size too, right? Is that one that says Go Pure? Is that a smaller size too? Yeah.
But it still says it's the same size on the package. Those are some ways to spot them. The cost, if it's 99 cents, if it's, now we want to give you the best pricing possible, and we really do everything we can to do that, but we're not going to sell a neck cream for 99 cents. I'm very sorry.
Well, and even I've seen them, like I said, $18.99, $16.99. I'm telling you guys on the live with the 2-pack that we have here, that's $37 a jar. The subscription is about $37 a jar. That is a absolute steal of a deal on that price. And that's because you're getting a subscription, because you're buying that quantity discount, and that's a live exclusive discount as well. That's not something that's just out there. So really that price and that price indication is a really good indication.
Yeah. If it's too good to be true, it probably is.
Yes, absolutely. So where to buy the real thing? How can customers just be a little extra aware? What are those red flags? Because you mentioned the site and where not to buy, like Alibaba, like Walmart.com. So what are some indications if they're shopping on, that they're shopping on the real place?
So our website, first and foremost, gopurebeauty.com. On Amazon, in our Amazon storefront, sold by Go Pure, fulfilled by Amazon is what the verbiage that you're going to see there.
Yep.
In TikTok shop with the blue check rather, by the Go Pure name. That's how you know that you're in the Go Pure store. And Meta shop, and
I think that's it.
Nowhere else.
And someone's saying, Carlos saying no Temu. Yeah, that's it. And it's really important, because one of the things that has gotten people are ads that run to a fake website. So really, when you look, it will say gopurebeauty.com. Not and there's some that are trying to make it Go Pure Beauty something else. Some of them say something really random too. This is the legit. Oh, I think we are on Flip now. I'll have to double check. I think we're on Flip too. But again, it's our official store. Any place that you buy, it's our official store within that space, and it's only a handful of places. So Amazon, it's sold by Go Pure. TikTok, it is sold by Go Pure.
Yeah, that says made in China. Never, ever buy anything that says made in China.
Yes, we absolutely do not make our products in China. And so they will, the fakes do say that on there as well. Okay. So, and what else can you remind people what we're doing to protect customers with the additional things that they can look forward to coming up on some of the packaging as well?
So we're adding a couple of safeguards, the arm cream, the neck cream, the Brilliant Barrier, and the anti-wrinkle cream will all have raised Go Pures on the bottom of the jar. Mm-hmm. And then all the creams have the Go Pure around the side of the jar, with the arm cream having it embossed on the top of the lid.
And Pamela's saying Walmart says Go Pure. So I want to address this too and talk about the distinction, because there is a distinction between a listing saying Go Pure and the seller. So let's talk about that a little bit, because I've seen that, and there's a product listing where it tells you about the product. It'll have a picture, and a lot of times they will take our actual images. So what's the difference between a listing saying Go Pure and the actual seller?
So a lot of times you see the listing and it will say Go Pure in capitals, Go Pure neck cream, and then, all the other content that they're putting in there, probably copying it from our website. Mm-hmm. And then if you kind of look above or look anywhere else on the listing, it's going to say sold by and the name of the fraudulent company or whatever name they're using as a facade. So it says Go Pure in the description to grab you, but it is not indeed Go Pure.
Okay. And that's really important, because that's where they really, we have our final winner, Lizbeth R. Congratulations. You won a $50 gift card. And Lisa says, just signed, did I miss anything? We've been talking about how to spot a fake. This is your last chance to scoop up the exclusive deals we have on the live. We have a crazy deal on the Ultimate Firming Set, on our Sculpting Duo, which has arm and neck cream, on the Trio that has arm, neck, eye, arm, neck, face. So we have so many deals on the live that are live exclusive. So this is your last chance to get checked out and scoop up those goodies. But as we close out, can we talk about why the neck cream, the arm cream, and Go Pure overall, why our products really work?
They work because we put the effort in them to formulate them to work. We don't rush anything. We take our time. We, sometimes spend over a year just formulating something. We test it out to our employees, let them try it, see how they feel. We do clinical studies to see if with scientific equipment to see if the product actually works. So we're looking to see if the depth of a wrinkle has decreased, or if the hydration in the skin has improved, those types of things. We're doing scientific testing on there. We're also doing consumer perception, which, the consumers are using it and they're being paneled out and they're letting us know how they felt about the product. Did it work? Did it not work? Do they agree? Do they not agree? Mm-hmm. We're putting everything into formulating spectacular products. And we sometimes have over 20 iterations of one product because there's one little thing about it we didn't like. So then we adjust it and go to the next.
I mean, how many versions of this? How many versions of
maybe 20. I mean, it was a lot.
There were a lot. I would say I know we each have a bag of lab samples. I mean, we go through a lot of versions of things to really perfect it and get it right.
Yeah. It's got to meet every single criteria that we're looking for. And not just the product development team. It's got to meet all of the marketing team's criteria. It's got to meet all of the leadership team's criteria. There's so many different teams that need to approve a product for us to say, okay, pull the trigger, we're doing it. And it's time intensive and labor intensive. And we really, put our blood, sweat, and tears. And at the end of the day, you can try to copy us, but you won't be able to, because we've really created something that can't be copied.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just the amount of time, energy, and effort, the detail that goes into the formula, the texture, how it feels on the skin, how it performs, the results, the packaging, the sustainability, all of those things. Really, 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 there's so much thought that goes into it and care. And that's why we have this 60-day money back guarantee too. That's how much faith we have in these products and how much we care about you guys as a customer. We want you to have an amazing experience, and we really back it up with this incredible customer service, the support, and the guarantee behind the product as well. Because if we wouldn't do all, we're not doing all this work for nothing. The goal is we want to improve people's lives. We want to have difference making products that deliver real results for the face and body. And I'm just so excited for what is to come. I mean, we can't listen when I'm bad enough.
That's my job though, so I'm not saying a word.
I know I'm bad enough with being a troublemaker. The two of us together, I think, could cause a lot of trouble. So I
think I may have a little more self-control than you. I'm a lockbox.
I'm not, but it's fine. All right. Well, thank you, Amy, so much. You guys take a second, finish getting checked out. Congratulations to all of our winners today. Thank you guys, everybody, so much that hopped on, that participated on the live on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, in our VIP group, and on our site here. And thank you guys so much for whenever you guys shop on these lives, it actually helps us make these lives better because we need to know what's working, what's not working, your experience too. We want these lives to be fun and educational. If there's something you guys want us to go live about, something you want to learn about, someone behind the scenes at GoPure that you want to see as well, please let us know. That means so much to us. And when you guys are shopping, it lets us know if this system works too. The replay of the live will be up on the site too. And so we actually, when you go to the main, I think like shopping page, I think that's where they put the replays. I'm not sure where the replays are, but the replays do stay up on the site as well. But the deals and discounts are exclusive to the live. So if you guys wanted to grab the goodies, oh, and the replays are available on YouTube also. So they stay up on YouTube also. All right. Any parting words that you want to share with everyone on the live, Amy?
No, just thank you so much for having me. It was a lot of fun. It's been a long time.
I know. And I thank you so much. Amy comes with so much great information. I want you guys to know that Amy put so much time into preparing for these also. And that means so much to me. I always learn something when I talk to you. You're like my favorite person here to collaborate with at GoPure. You always have been. Like, I just love learning from you, that perspective and the creativity and just the thought you put into stuff. Like, Amy really cares so much. And I feel like you bring so much like of the help bring some of that beauty to the brand and the packaging. And I'm just, thank you so much for everything that you've shared with us today. I know I've learned things. And if you guys learn things too, let us know and stay tuned. We have so many more fun lives coming up, and they're always a great opportunity for us to get to know you all and for you guys to get a great deal also. And we will see you next time.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.